Hello, Sandra here from AtelierVintageRose. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to all my existing subscribers and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel. This week I want to join the hashtag Set More Makes from Gillian Norwood. It's a collaboration where you show your makes for the week, and I have been very busy. Shabby Art Boutique had a new craft kit this month, and it's called the Quilting Circle, and it's so fun to work with. So yeah, the other hashtag I want to join is the hashtag Two Crafters One Design from Moe Creations, Girliascards, and Ucyimadiva. I will leave the links to all channels down below in the description box. And their theme that I want to join with is girly things, or girls things, or girls accessories it's called, I believe. And I thought I made something that I thought belongs to girls accessories, so I hope they agree. Well, you have seen my previous project, which was the sewing machine with the drawers, and I did a tutorial on that one. So that was my first project, but I made other projects now. I made another one of these, one goes on the side. I made another one of these sewing machines. So the sewing machine is just the same. And in the tutorial, you can see that I first show you how I made this base box. It's just the two, I will get this out. It's just the two sewing machines and then a base box inside. So that's that one. And here are some appliques. And here are some of the ephemera. And this was a flower that I had in my stash, and I put some glitter on that. And it says Stitched with Love with this cute little trim, and then a pearl here. I don't believe I did much on the back side. No, just the trim and the pearl. And this is the big box. And then I had to fill it, of course. So what I made is a what is this? An embroidery hoop. It's an embroidery hoop. Let me see if I can get everything in frame. I will put this right here. I made an embroidery hoop it's just a hoop from the kit. This is also in the kit, so I made a backside so I can write something down, or maybe glue a pocket there with a tag. I think I'm going to do that. But on the front I have again lace appliques. These are from BB Craft, and I've got some flowers with stickles on them, and a big white flower from my stash. This is a flower from the kit, and there are all these cute ephemera in it, and I just cut one in half there, and I made some buttons on a card. Those are from the kit, and these are just two ephemera pieces that are in the kit. So I got that stuck away right here, in here like so. And oh, this is also a pretty lace here. That's also a lace from BB Craft, and like this. And then I also have made a stacked envelope. That was a project from Lauren and Nicola. Those are design team members from Shabby Art Boutique. And yeah, I tried to join them with this one. I made a little closure because I think it stands too much open. So I made a little closure with just a paper clip and some dangles, and I wrapped some silk. This is that silk that I bought, silk thread around the bobbin, and I made a little stopper like so. And I made other stoppers now, even hearts. So I'm going to show you that in another video. But this is my stacked envelope. Wait, if I put this here, maybe it shows better. In the first one, I have a little card that says handmade just for you. It's a stitched blanket. And well, I leave it out. And the next one, I had this trim in my stash, and it says a slowly happy handmade time is a warm team. I think that is the text. And it has a file folder in it that was in the kit, and I'm going to put some ephemera and some presents in this for someone, but I can't tell you what, because otherwise she watched this video and she knows what she's getting. So the other one, I just put a bow on this one and it opens up like this. And if you just cut your images, then it can open to the top. And this one has the letter in it that says Dear Margaret, and Margaret, well, almost Margareta, Margarita, I think. Margareta, how do you say my name in English? My full name is Sandra Margaretha in Dutch. So I really like that, and there's a letter in there. So that one goes in here. And I have some ephemera here and a doily and some of that loose thread right there. And here I've got a stamp of the kit, and here is one of those gorgeous cards that are in the kit as well. So yeah, that was my stacked envelope. And then I couldn't resist, because the stacked envelope and the embroidery hoop are to put in here. I wanted this to be filled with gorgeousness. So that's that one. I think I'm going to put it here in frame. So those are those two. And then I also made a loaded little tote bag. I couldn't resist. So here's my tote bag. And yeah, it's the one that I made multiple times already. And I have a tutorial on my channel. I will link it below. And this time I forgot to make the envelopes for the cards, but I will make that later. The tote itself, I've got this little image. I just love this sewing machine image, so I used it a lot. And just 3 pearls, a little, what is it, a teacup with pins in it. And this is what I did with the hearts. I just put some seam binding in it and stuck it on. And this is just some ripped fabric from a pillowcase actually. And this is going to be my tag on it. And then I made a little dangle here. It has a scissors, and these are the quilted, what are those? Blankets. And with another one of these bobbin thingies. And again, I don't know if that shows on camera. I hope it does. It has that double loop on the end, so you can hang 2 things on it. And here I've got some ephemera from the kit. I made one of these tiny little buttons with embroidery floss. And here is just a paper that was in it and a tag that was in it as well. And on the back I've got my pearls and 2 of the ephemera pieces. And I put some buttons, and I have a whole jar of these buttons that I got from friends when we were thrift shopping there for 20 years. We are not doing that anymore. Perhaps in June we are going back to France. So who knows what I can find then. So that's the little bag. And then inside I have a little envelope here. And again with that cute little Margaret letter. And I've sewn around. And my sewing machine stopped working. And I was fortunate enough that I saved some money. And I bought myself a new sewing machine and had 40 stitches on it. And I am so happy with my new brother Kids. It's a Kids sewing machine. But I'm very, very happy with it. So yeah, I sewed around the edges here. And then these are I will show you my tags first. These are the tags that I made. And I just put some, what is this? Some twine around it, and it says stitched with love. Sorry, I have some diamond painting dots and a little bit of lace here. This one got the scissors and the basket with some cheesecloth behind it, a little bit of lace and diamond painting dots on them. And this one has a card with a tiny, very tiny, as you can see, it's even smaller than my nail is. A tiny little heart button, and I just wrapped around some of this blue embroidery floss, and it has the woman on it with a blanket and a little bit of cheesecloth behind. And I had this little heart to put on there. So that's that one. And for my 6 cards, I made this one. It says quilt with 2 bobbins, I believe you say that. And I stitched, I think the stitching is visible here. I stitched all around in a zigzag, and I had to try my new machine. So not every stitch is the same. But here is with the ephemera, the quilt, and this is with stitched. And I kept them pretty flat, so everybody could use them and send them out. Here is the woman and quilting, it says. And here is with the sewing machine, and it says stitch. And here is the last one, and it says patchwork. And I also made some cards. And here are my cards, and some of them are stitched and some of them are not ready yet. So these are just the images of the kit and are not stitched yet. But look at those images. Oh my gosh, I really like these cards. And here I've got them. This one is not stitched, I see. But I just have some ephemera on it and with cheesecloth, and it says handmade just for you. And this one says with love in every stitch. And this one I did stitch. I did stitch a straight stitch all around and a zigzag stitch in all this, how do you say that, across. And with some ephemera on it, I really think it's a good card to send. It's very flat, as you can see. So you can send that out. And here is another one with just ephemera on it and some cheesecloth. And here are some stitched ones. I stitched all around them. These are the beautiful images that are in the kit. And here you can see I stitched this with my old machine, and then I had to use my new machine with all different settings. So that's a little bit different, but all these cards are for my mother-in-law. She likes to give everybody cards, and this is just stitching all around. And this one is again stitching straight stitches all around on every stitch that I saw. So yeah, those are those cards that I made, and everything that I made this week. I really enjoyed making it. Thank you very much, Carrie-Anne, for yet another great kit that you're making. And thank you very much for watching my video. See you next week. Have a great week. Bye bye.